Do you like big parties with many people? Or do you prefer a quiet evening at home with one or two good friends? This simple question can tell us a lot about our personality. In our world, it often feels like being loud and social is the best way to be. We see it in movies, on social media. People are always in big groups, talking, laughing. But many of us are quiet. We prefer small groups or being alone. And sometimes we ask ourselves, is something wrong with me? Why am I not like that? Hi, my friend, and welcome to this simple English podcast from Faster English. My name is Alex. Today, let's talk about two words you hear a lot, introvert and extrovert. And let's explore the question, is it better to be one or the other? The short answer is no, but the long answer is much more interesting, so let's talk about it. First, it is important to understand what these words really mean. It is not about being shy or being confident, it is about something different. It is about your energy. So, our first point is, let's understand the extrovert. The most important thing to know about extroverts is that they get their energy from being with other people. I want you to think about your energy like the battery on your phone. When you use your phone, the battery goes down. When you charge your phone, the battery goes up. For an extrovert, being in a social situation, like a party, a meeting at work, or a group dinner, is like plugging their phone into the charger. They arrive at the party with 50% battery. After talking and laughing and meeting new people, they leave with 100% battery. They feel excited, happy, and full of energy. For them, social time is recharge time. I have a friend. His name is David. David is a classic extrovert. After a long, difficult week of work, he does not want to rest at home alone. That sounds boring to him. On Friday night, he wants to go out. He wants to meet his friends. He wants to be in a place with music and many people. He says that talking to people is his way of relaxing. It is how he gets his energy back for the next week. The strength of an extrovert is that they are often very good at meeting new people. They are usually open and they love to talk. They can bring a lot of energy and excitement to a room. This can be wonderful for their work and for making many friends. But what is the challenge for an extrovert? The challenge is that being alone can sometimes be difficult for them. Too much quiet time can make them feel bored or even sad. They need that social energy to feel their best. Now, let's talk about the other side. Our second point is, let's understand the introvert. The most important thing to know about introverts is that they get their energy from being alone. Let's go back to our phone battery idea. For an introvert, being in that same social situation, the big party, the long meeting, is like using their phone all day without a charger. Their battery goes down and down and down. An introvert can enjoy the party. They can talk to people and have fun. But at the same time, their social battery is draining. They might arrive with 100% battery. After 1 hour, they are at 60%. After 2 hours, they are at 20%. After 3 hours, they feel completely tired. They need to go home. For an introvert, being alone in a quiet place is like plugging their phone into the charger. Reading a book, listening to music, going for a quiet walk, or just thinking. This is how they get their energy back. This is their recharge time. I am more of an introvert. I like people, and I have good friends. But after a busy day of talking to people at work, I feel very tired. I need a quiet evening at home. That is my time to recharge my battery, so I am ready for the next day. The strength of an introvert is that they are often very good listeners. They usually think before they speak. They can be very creative, and they can focus very deeply on one task for a long time. This is a real superpower in a distracted world. But the challenge for an introvert is that big social events can be very tiring. And sometimes other people think they are shy or not friendly. This is often not true. They are friendly, but they prefer smaller groups and deeper, more meaningful conversations. A big party with small talk is just not very interesting for them. So we have extroverts who get energy from people, and we have introverts who get energy from being alone. This brings us to our third and most important point. One is not better than the other, and you are probably a mix of both. Our world is not black and white, and our personalities are not black and white. It is not you are an introvert or you are an extrovert. I want you to think of it like a scale from 0 to 10. Maybe 0 is 100% pure introvert, and 10 is 100% pure extrovert. Almost nobody is a 0 or a 10. Most of us are somewhere in the middle. We are a 3, a 5, a 7. A person in the middle is sometimes called an ambivert. An ambivert has qualities of both. An ambivert can enjoy a party with many people, but after the party, they need a quiet day to recover. They can enjoy a quiet weekend at home, but after 2 or 3 days, they want to see their friends. Does that sound like you? It sounds like me. Your personality can also change in different situations. At work, you might be very quiet, serious, and focused. You are in introvert mode. With your close family and friends, you might be very loud, funny, and talkative. You are in extrovert mode. This is completely normal. The goal of this conversation is not to put a label on you. The goal is not to say, I am an introvert or I am an extrovert. The goal is to understand your own energy. Understanding your personality is like having a user manual for your own brain. It helps you to create a happy and balanced life. If you know you are more of an introvert, you know that you need quiet time to recharge. So you can plan for it. If you have a big party on Saturday, maybe on Sunday you can plan a quiet day at home. You are taking care of your energy. You learn to say no when you are feeling tired. If you know you are more of an extrovert, you know that you need social time to feel good. If you feel sad or bored after being alone for a long time, you know why. You need to call a friend. You need to go out and be around people. You are giving your brain the energy it needs. So, is it better to be an introvert or an extrovert? The answer is simple. It is best to be you, and to understand what you need to feel your best. The world needs quiet listeners, and it needs energetic talkers. The world needs people who think deeply, and it needs people who connect easily. The world needs both. But understanding your personality is only the first step. The next step is to use your personality as a superpower. So let's talk about some practical ideas. How can you use your natural strengths for success in your life, at your work, and in your English learning? First, if you are more of an introvert, your power is in deep focus and thoughtful communication. At work, maybe you are in a meeting with many loud people. You do not need to be the first person to speak. You do not need to be the loudest person. Your strength is listening, so use it. Listen to everyone first. Understand the full situation. Understand all the different opinions. Then, when you speak, your words will be thoughtful and important. Your one well-timed comment can be more powerful than 10 loud comments. Also, introverts are often very good at preparation. So, before an important meeting or presentation, prepare your ideas, write them down. An introvert with a plan is very, very powerful. For your social life, you do not need to go to every big party. It is okay to say no. Your energy is important. Choose smaller groups. Choose one-on-one conversations. A deep 2-hour conversation with one good friend will give you more energy and happiness than small talk with 20 people at a loud party. Quality is more important than quantity for you. And for learning English, you must use your strengths. You are good at focusing when you are alone, so activities like reading books, writing in a journal, watching movies with subtitles, and listening to podcasts like this one are perfect for you. You can build a very strong foundation of vocabulary and grammar with these quiet, focused activities. Now, if you are more of an extrovert, your power is in your energy and your ability to connect with other people. At work, in that same meeting, your strength is starting the conversation. You can bring energy to the room. You can share your ideas with enthusiasm. This makes other people, including the introverts, feel more comfortable to share their ideas too. You are the icebreaker. You are the one who starts the fire. Use that energy. For your social life, you love being around people, and this is a wonderful thing. Use this energy to build a strong community around you. Organize events. Bring your friends together for a dinner or a game. You are often the center of your social circle, and this brings you a lot of happiness and energy. And for learning English, you must use your superpower, talking. For you, speaking is the best practice. So find a conversation partner. You can find language exchange groups online. Talk to people, even if you make mistakes. Your energy and your love for interaction will help you learn very, very fast. Do not spend all your time alone with books. You need to be with people to practice. For you, the world is your classroom. Do you see? Both introverts and extroverts have unique superpowers. The goal is not to be like someone else. The goal is to understand your own power and to use it. When you work with your personality, not against it, your life becomes much easier and much more successful. So, the journey is not to change from an introvert to an extrovert, or from an extrovert to an introvert. The journey is to become a better version of yourself, a happy introvert or a happy extrovert. My challenge for you today is to think about your own energy. What activities give you energy, and what activities take your energy away? Understanding this is the first step to understanding yourself. And after you understand it, think, how can you use this knowledge to plan your week in a better way? And as you think about this, you are also practicing your English, using this simple podcast to learn about yourself and about other people. In the comments, I would love to know, do you feel you are more of an introvert, an extrovert, or somewhere in the middle? And what is one strength you think your personality type gives you? There is no right or wrong answer. Let's see how we are all different and all the same. Thank you for being here with me today. Remember to be proud of your personality, whatever it is. The world needs you exactly as you are. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Faster English.